plastic bottles are shedding microplastics into the water. So while we don't taste it, we're actually pouring plastic into our bodies. All right, little tiny particles, plastic particles. And you know how much plastic we are ingesting on average every week?
No?
A credit card's worth of plastic. It was a study that came out of Italy with neurologists and cardiologists that looked at people with clogged blood vessels, cardiovascular disease in the large vessels that feed their brain, and they were narrowed down. And what they found is that when they took out the clog, right? So it's kind of like calling a plumber in to clean the drain. When they cleaned the drain and removed the plaque, the clogging of the blood vessels, they found that they could detect plastic embedded in the narrowing of blood vessels that would be feeding the brain. More importantly, they found a correlation. The people who had plastics embedded in their blood vessels had a four-fold increase, 4 times increase in having a fatal heart attack or stroke. That's serious stuff. Subsequently, we've actually discovered you can actually find plastic in the brain. In fact, you can take a kitchen scale and measure 2 human brains, and you know which one's got more plastic in it. It's heavier. You can measure it. Like, you know, like you're measuring flour for making cookies or whatever. You can actually measure the amount of plastic in the human brain.